Look deeply at your own feelings and also your conduct. Examine yourself. Deeply at your own feelings and also your conduct. Lastly, reflect on your motives. Reflect on your motive. When you reflect on this state, when you reflect on your inner state, you will discover that most of the things you're anxious about are the things that you brought upon yourself based on your lack of faith, based on your assumptions, or even one act of unbelief or the other. God is more than able to help. God is more than able to deliver and also miraculously provide to you all that is necessary for you at a particular point in time. When God sends and when God speaks, He has all it takes to bring His words to pass. You will pray and struggle more when there is no trace of Him anywhere in your life. You will pray and you will struggle more. You do a lot of negative things when there is no trace of God in your life and also His words in your life. This reminds me about the story of a popular man of God. He talked about one particular time like that. He went into a country and decided to open up a church there. He did everything. They built the mansion, began to operate. He assigned 2 pastors to that place. The first month, second month, third month, he always called to know the state of things around that place, but nothing was happening. There was no people weren't coming around. Service weren't taking place at it. The turn up, in fact, the turn up of members or souls were very low and very poor. So this man of God began to pray and to ask God, as the general overseer, why is this church not growing? Why is nothing? Why is it that nothing is happening in this location and in this place? And God said He wasn't there. God told him that He was not there. That does not mean that God is limited to some kind of place, to some kind of region, is limited to some kind of location and all of that. It could be that God have assigned someone else to that place. There is a place for you, and it's your responsibility to find out where you've been assigned. It's your responsibility to detect where the Almighty God have sent you to. There is a word also for every season, every phase in life. Even when you're moving from one compound to another compound, from one business to another business, from one office to another office, there is a word for you. There is a rhema, and it's always made available in every phase of your life. There is a rhema for you, and it's always made available to you at every phase or at every point in time in your life, and you are expected to run with it. You're expected to run with that word, with that rhema that you've been given. For instance, God told Prophet Deborah to summon Barak and command